Alright, guys, just give me 1 second. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the With Great Power podcast. This is the Flash edition, covering in the last episode of season 3, episode 9. Uh, really, we got to, in this episode, we really got to explore a lot about, uh, I'm sorry, we really got to explore a lot of, hold on. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Um, guess I'll go ahead and break down some breaking news. Phantoms. Okay, so season 8, episode 9. The episode is called Phantoms, and really with this one, we got to show a lot, explore a lot with Chester's character. You know, and we got to really also explore a little bit um, about this little black flame guy. We know about what caused the deaths um, of. We know what caused the deaths in the previous episode, and that was this black flame meta. We don't know the identity yet, but I'm pretty sure that we're gonna find that out next episode. Um, and we know that this black flame meta can appear and shapeshift into different guys. And those guys that have been shapeshift are they have he the guys that he could shapeshift to are they have to be dead. They have already had to have crossed into the next life. So, just a little bit of a theory that I have. Rumor has it that Firestorm will be making an appearance. And no, I'm not talking about the Firestorm from season 2 of Flash. I'm talking about season 1 Flash. The rumor is that he's going to appear in the next few episodes. I'm thinking this Black Flame is how he's going to appear. For those that don't remember exactly, Firestorm, both guys from the Firestorm, the first version, have died, passed away. Um, the the brains of the Firestorm guy, Dr. Stein, he passed away in the crossover because he was shot. He was shot and he passed away. Dr. Stein passed away in the shooting, which um, ended up ending his life. But the first Firestorm guy, the guy with that has been shown like making the moves and stuff, he he's died, and I again blanking on names. He ended up dying because of the wormhole that was showing up between Earth 1 and Earth 2. There was pockets of pockets of dimensional energy that had been shown up between Earth 1 and Earth 2. However, both of those guys, however, one of those pockets appeared and they closed one up. When the Flash appeared and they closed one up, I'm forgetting and I'm blanking on names for some whatever reason today. When I'm blanking on names for some whatever reason. Anyway, he's dead. He's long gone. And I think that Caitlyn's husband, they were married, but right after their wedding, he goes into the dimension to go close that up with the Flash and with the other part of Firestorm. They ended up splitting in the battle to try to close it up. It wasn't really a man versus man type of battle. It was more of a man versus nature. They ended up splitting that off. Portal closed. He dies. Firestorm gets split. The face of Firestorm dies. The brain, Dr. Stein, he does it. He goes out, lives on. Which I'll talk a little bit more about the second edition of Firestorm later. Assuming they use Jefferson Jackson again. If not, then I'll go ahead and do some more to the Flash series. But talking a little bit more about this Black Flame guy. I think they're going to reveal who this person is. But I also think that there's going to be a little bit more to that. And I think that there's going to be people that everyone in that family has lost that might be brought up in that show. Barry Allen might have his father or his mother show up. I think that maybe Iris has Eddie Thawne show up. I'm not really quite sure. There's a lot of other characters, things like that, things that people that have been missed throughout the show, people that have died. So going off into this next topic, we find out in Crisis of the Infinite Earth that Chester and Allegra go out and they fall in love in the year 2031. I think that Chester and Allegra go out, they fall in love in 2031. Flash comes back, starts the crisis, but a little bit differently. Comes back to 2021, and Chester, and then I think that really because of this whole situation, I think that they're trying to build that up. I thought a little bit about that when the last episode was aired, but going into this one, I think that it's going to be more and more likely, especially when Cecile kind of recognized the feeling between the two of them. So, some breaking news between the show. I think that some breaking news between the show. Superman and Lois and Flash will have a crossover on the very last episode of season 2 of Superman and Lois. That is around the time. I don't know when they're going to release their last episode. But there is a possibility that there might be another crossover where you bring back everybody. To be honest, that makes sense because that would honestly make sense because it's their 10th anniversary from when they released Arrow, Season 1, Episode 1, back in 2012. 10 years of the show, and there's a possibility that they might do 2 crossovers around that time. Who knows? But what I can guarantee is that there will be a Flash and Superman and Lois crossover, probably more focused on this whole Bizarro character guy and the other Earth, the other Earth that I will cover in this next episode. But as for now, this has been another episode of the With Great Power podcast. I'm your host, Nate the Great. You saw the last one of the With Great Power and the Minds of Great and the MCU's Bleeding Edge combined on the Minds of Creativity Network, on the With Great Power Facebook page, and on the MCU's Bleeding Edge Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. This will also be put on my Facebook, YouTube channel. My content's so good, I don't have any. But as for now, signing.